Okay? Yofer. A person says, I know that the Nedorim, that my wife is bound to, but I don't know that he never wasn't aware he has the ability to make for the Neder. Yofer. So the main pshat, the Ram brings two pshatim. Yesterday we ran through it. The primary pshat is that it has to be Yom Shomo. So since he wasn't aware that he had the ability, Yom Shomo is when he becomes aware that he has the ability. Yofer. Yodeani sheish mefirin. He says, I'm aware I could be Mefer, but he didn't know there was such a thing as Nidri Nefesh, Nidri this. He didn't know. He says, I wasn't aware this is the neder that I could be Mefer. So the two pshatim here runs says, let's say a person says, whatever it is, whatever it is, let it be Mufar. Is that, so he doesn't have a full Yediyah. Yeah. He doesn't understand what he's doing. Is it effective or not? Okay? Rameir Omei Lo Yofer. Rameir says, no, it's not. It's not effective. Okay? Hamomrim Yofer. Ham say he can. So according to the simple pshat is, according to Rameir, it's considered Yom Shamo. So if the day passes, if he's aware that if he could be made, although he's not aware there's the neder, he heard the neder, he wasn't aware, it's Yom Shamo, the day passes, he can't do it any longer. Chum say no. Just as we said regarding the not knowing he could be Mayfair, it's Yom Shamo when you find out. Same thing, if you weren't aware what is a neder, what's not a neder, when you find out, you could be Mayfair. Okay, let's do the run inside. I know it's a neder. That he wasn't aware of. That the Baal, the husband, could nullify the Nedorim. Yofir l'acham yikein, shenod lo shabal yochel l'hofir, yofir toch osa yom, sheyivoda lo, darhau yoma lo karina beyom shomo. That's the simple understanding. When he becomes aware that he could be Mayfair, that day the neder takes on that value. Yodani sheish mefir. What's he says? Sheish miktas nedorim shabal mefirno. He says, I know a husband could nullify certain nedarim, but he wasn't aware which ones. He didn't know. Okay? Now he brings the two pshatim. Very important. Lo yofer means he can never be Mayfair. Unless you know what the neder is, you can't be Mayfair. Lo hayom v'lo la'achar she'udiyu. Not today, ever. Hayom v'lo mikri yom shomo. Hear this? The reason why you can't be Mayfair today, because Yom Shom means you're aware that the neder is a neder, that you can be Mayfair. So, right? If you know it's a neder, you can be Mayfair, that's called Yom Shamo. And lady finds out, and it's after, Nami lo Yofir. Why? Because factually he heard it earlier. Because since he heard the neder before, so again he can't. So either way, he loses on both counts. Chum omrim yofer biyom zeh. The chum say he could be Mayfair on the day itself. This is according to a different show. The shvil the mixes yidiyah kol yidiyah. Hear this? Even though he's not sure where he says, if it's a neder that I could be made, I want to be Mayfair. Although it's only a mixes yidiyah, he's not sure if this is it. Doesn't make a difference. I will kol shav yomo, but if the day should pass. Mayfair. Why? The Yom Kama Yom Shamul Bikri. Because since if he would have been Mayfair then, it would have been valid. That's one interpretation. Machlokas remain the Chacham. Ikaman the Yomer, the way we learned. They're simple. The Chiyom remain lo Yofer Dafke biyom shel Achrav Kama. When can't you be Mayfair? That's at a later date. But on the day itself, even though you're not aware that this is the neder, let's see, would say, let it be mufar regardless, it's mufar, it's nullified. Since he's aware there are certain nedarim he could be Mayfair, even though he's not aware which ones. V'yesh mefirin, and they knows that he has the ability to nullify it. Yediyah gemurim mekariyo. That means a mixus yediyah, even a partial yediyah, it's called the yediyah. V'api shenu yediyah is a neder, although he's not aware it is inu nefesh, bein olevein, he knows nothing. But he knows they're on the Dorim. Chum omrim yofi b'yom shel achrov. The Chacham say no, he could be Mayfair later. Why could? But the day itself not. The Shvila came. The Yom Kabbalah on the Yoda. They hold mixed yediyah lo yediyah. A partial understanding is not valid. So since he wasn't sure aware which it was, so that day he couldn't be Mayfair. When is it Yom Shomo? If you can be Mayfair and that day passes, then you're stuck. But here, since he's not aware, since factually he can't be Mayfair today. Therefore, when he finds out later, that's the Yom Shomo. Lo mikra miyadio. Okay? Let's see. Gemara. So the way let's learn simple. According to Rameir, mixas yediyah is a yediyah. Chacham mixas yediyah is not a yediyah. Okay? That's, now we understand the question. Raminu, below Ra'os. Person goes, this week's parsha. Person takes a stone, throws it into a yar, but without looking, and he kills a person. So it's that prat l'suma divrei Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda says, but if the man's blind, it's not, what? He doesn't go to Ori Miklot. Of course, it has to be somebody who could see. So what, even though a blind man has a sense, he has a sense, that's mixas yediyah. Mixas yediyah is not a yediyah. No, so Rabbi Yehuda is the Baal Plukta Reb Meir. It's good. So that's the Chacham of the Mishnah. So it's good. Rabbi Yehuda says, Prat l'suma di Rabbi Yehuda. Reb Meir Omer l'Rabbis is asuma. Wait a second. So the question is, what's the stira? So Reb Meir says now a Mishnah. So according to one shot, the question is like this. We said by Nedorim, Reb Meir holds, today you can't do it because you're not aware, and later you can't do it. So you see that what? That a mixas yediyah is not a yediyah. Here it says even a mixas yediyah, according to his yediyah, because it includes the blind man, that he goes to Ori Miklot. Because just having a sense is enough, although you're not sure exactly where the man is. That's literally mixas yediyah, right? If you have even a sense, that's enough to make you go to Ori Miklot. Let's see the run. What's the stira? Below Ros Prat Lusuma, Shoregas and Nebs Shogig, Eno Goler, Mechsiv below Ros, Mashim, the Kanhu, here he's not able to see. Of Mokamachi Yochel Liros. Romero the Rabbis assume the cave of the Islay, Mixas Yedio, Shemargashu Sheboze, Etzlo, Api Sheilo Yedia Gemura, Shin Yochel Lechavin, Bekomo Mamosh. He can't identify the exact location the person is, but he has a sense he's there. Came Chinoroeo, Afilo Kahavi, Kechol Yedia. So we just finished saying in the Mishnah that according to a mayor, if you're not aware which neder you can be Mayfair, we say you can't be Mayfair, right? But if you tell me mixes yediyah, is a yediyah, so why can't he be Mayfair? Ulipirusha kamo, so that's good. Ulipirusha kamo, the Persian mastis nahochi Rabbi and Rameir, Ravuda. Ocham Rabbi below Rose LeRabsis Sum Avagav Lesla Yediyah Shleimo. Ksavar mixes yediyah kol yediyah, even though he doesn't know exactly where the man is. But yet that's enough to commit him to Orimik Mastis and Tony and Yochel Hofer be Yediyazu Bo Biyom. He can't. Alma mixes Yediyah Lavko Yediyah Vocham Reb Yehuda below Rose Prat L'Suma. Alma mixes Yediyah Lavko Chol Yediyah. Right? It's not Mastis and Ami Rabbona Daini Reb Yehuda who bar Plukta Reb Meir Yofer Bo Biyom Bo Se Yediyah. He could be made for on that day. Alma mixes Yediyah Chol Yediyah Reisha the Tony Yofer Biyom Shalachrov. Kashvilon koshen yodea sheish mekfir afi mitzvahs yediyah lo have bushabas vishnu masisa remeyo dom lo yofiv yom shlachrov vona pligi yom shlachrov coming of now we should mix it here labko yediyah review the Rebbe Lokasho the Rabbo osi shab docho v'osam shvilei the mixes yediyah labko yediyah avo remeyo the Rebbe Lokasho reisham od remeyo the yofiv okay stam according to the other pshat. The other pshat is the Chachamim hold that you can't be Mayfair today because you're not aware which neder you could be Mayfair. But when you find out later, then you can. So the Chacham is not a question. Rameir is a problem. Why is Rameir a problem? He says, Avud Rameir Kasha, Dobereisha Mod Rameir the Yofiv Yom Shlachrov. Regarding if you're not aware that you have the ability to be Mayfair, right? The Mishnah. Everybody agrees. If you're not aware, you know the net is a netter, but you will never aware a husband can nullify the net. He finds out later. Everybody agrees when he finds out, he could be Mayfair. Even Reb Meir. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means a mixes yediyah is not a yediyah. Right? The day you heard the netter, but you weren't aware, so you're aware that it's a netter, but you weren't aware that you could be Mayfair. So he has a mixes yediyah that the netter's a netter, but he only has half the story. And yet, when he finds out later, what does Reb Meir say? He can. So you see, mixas yediyah, not a yediyah. Because it would be a yediyah, then he couldn't do it later. And here we're saying by Ori Miklot, mixas yediyah is a yediyah. Right? So it's not a stira in the Chachamim, but it's a stira in Reb Meir. Avagav dika mixas yediyah, dainish yediyah, sheishin dorim, al mixas yediyah, lav kol yediyah. The mayom bebesefer lo yov hainu mishum dekem yediyah, sheish mefira, yediyah gemura chashiva. The Sefer says you can't, because he holds, knowing you could be Mayfair, that's called the yediyah gemura, that's a full yediyah. Aber hechod the lekel the mixes yediyah kareisha lav yediyah chashiva lei. V'chama the rabbis is asuma alma chashiva lei mixes yediyah kachol yediyah. Okay, so we have a stira in Reb Meir Now the Ran asks a question. Kosher li, my kusha, shiny hocho, dekroi daiki, hochi. Everything's based on psukim. You have a pasuk by Nedorim, you have a pasuk by Ori Miklat. What does one thing have to do with another? Chitem hochi park. Nigma minei. Why are you interpreting the pasuk by Ori Miklat the way it is? Either interpret as you interpret in one location, interpret the other location. Because factually, the Rebbe is prat l'suma. Right? It came Maiko Meshani Roba Hochem Minyoni. Nearly the Shvirle Lord in Labi Krod Daiki Hochi Rebbe Yehuda Remeir. Krod Mashim Hochi. He says the post go in either direction. Ela Maram Savre Maram Sav. Each one saying his own svara. Chochad Masmach Leia Kro as Kasmach de Balmo. Ubishamochi Porch Minei Meshani Roba Lavkik. The Lavkik the Soka. It's not like you thought it was. It's based on the psukim. It's not a svara. It started with the psukim. The svara ba'almish tolu Elohochem minyori de krov v'lekol l'meimer nigmar minei Dorim rotzech lo shaychi klau. Rotzech you deal with one way. It's a different halacha. Okay, let's see his answer. Omar Rav hochem minyori de krov hochem minyori de krov. Review the Sava Gab rotzech ksiv. It says Asher Yovo Lareo Biyar. It says a man that comes upon his fellow in the forest. Do you know where he's in the forest? You know where he's in the forest. And so what does it say over there? It says over there, it seems a cold of a male yar, right? It says anybody going to the forest. So even a blind man, he could go. So therefore a blind man should have to go to the Ori Miklat. But yet it says, the Amrit below rose, l'rabas is asuma. If low rose, he tells means it comes to include the suma as long as you have a sense. Miyar nafkale. What do I need below rose? Yar itself already tells me the suma. Includes the suma. It includes the suma. If you go with the reading pasuk, that includes the suma. So what do I have to say below rose? It can't be to include it because we already included it. Evidently it's to exclude. Right? It's a miut. El shmami below rose prat l'suma. Rameir Sova ksiv b'lidas. It says, how did he kill him? Without being aware. B'lidas. Kol dova meida. It seems to me you have to know factually that you're killing. You have to have accurate a sense of where he is. So he's already excluded. It says b'lidas. Right? Without complete das. Yeah. So the suma labramedu. So the suma already doesn't know. The amre below rose prat l'suma b'lidas nafkale. We already know that from b'lidas that it's not accurate. So elishmami no below rose l'rabos is assuming that even if you have a sense, that's enough.
So how do you interpret the passage? One is the rabot, one is to exclude.
So the question is, let's say the chachamim. The chacham they say beli rose means no. Below rose means no. But say Rameir's below rose. He says as long as you have a semblance. Right. Below rose means prat. No. Beli das. Rameir says beli das means what? You have. You don't know. Beli das. He says.
Are we talking to Suma now?
No, it says believe das.
Okay. So,
you would say what? No, of the person who threw the rock.
Right.
Wait. Iyam below rose prat l'suma. We say believe das, kol dov meida. You have to know accurately. Believe das means you have to know it accurately.
Right.
So the suma is already excluded.
Yeah, right.
So what does it have to say below rose? Evidently, below rose comes to include the suma.
Right.
Rameir. The other one says, no, Rav Yehuda says, beli das means no. It means if you have a semblance, it's enough.
Right.
That's enough.
Yeah,
They're interpreting beli das, what beli das means. Without, according to the Rameir, means without accurate das. Accurate das.
Okay.
Rav Yehuda says, no, beli das means without anything, without knowing whatsoever. No. No, each word is a megala on the other word.
No, but I see that actually that Judah come in, he says me'aliyah.
Wait. It says a person goes into a person goes into a forest. A blind man could walk into a forest too. Even can't see.
Yeah.
So therefore you'd say if he throws it, so he should be chayiv.
Right.
So what does it say below rose? Terry says he has to be able to he has to actually see.
Right.
Accurate.
So
That's so. Bliyar doesn't mean it has nothing to do with it. You come into his forest, that's nothing to do with blind man, not blind man.
Right.
Right? But we have another word. It says Beli das.
But that's
What does beli das means?
right.
Beli das means that even if you don't have, even if you don't have, you have to have an accurate understanding of where the guy is.
And he doesn't.
Wait, so the blind man's excluded.
Right.
So what does that say, beli rose?
Right.
Include,
Evidently, it's to include.
you see that Rabbi Darmeh using...
No, it doesn't make a difference because the question is, how do I focus on those words? Right? That's the question. Do I focus on the words? Let's go further. Hamuda no michosno. No. Person makes a netter, my son-in-law will not benefit from me. Who wrote losis libito mos. There's a very important line here.
Very common.
And he wants that his daughter,
Should.
now we'll see, he wants his daughter to have some, have some leeway in spending. Okay? Omar lo hare hamos ha'elu nesunun loch b'matona. I'm giving you this money. Uvelvach lo yelabal hu ben. When we're not finished, your husband should not have any right to it. Elamash at no seis no senes lepich. The money that I'm giving you is only what you put in your mouth. We'll see tomorrow. He has to say all that. Let's say he would just say, Uvelvach lo yelabal hu ben. It's not enough, right?
Right.
Still, we'll see. But he has to add el mashat no seis no senes lepich. Let's take a look in the Ran. We'll say the Ran. Of course, we'll see. Rameh holds yad ishik yad balo. You'll say a wife, her hand is the husband. Can I put something in your hand? Say, it's not in your hand. It should be yours, but it's not. But it's not your. It can't be. Your hand is your husband's hand.
Right.
So why does it work? So we'll see the Ran. Because he said the money only becomes yours when the food is in your mouth. No, when it's in your mouth.
Good.
So when your mouth means it's only for your consumption. We'll see. We'll see the Ran. Ran explains it for now. I know that no mechosno wrote is mostly bito. Hodit on him most. Shem diyov mezonos and tzorch loma klum. He doesn't lefishin lebal zechir ben. V'hainu nan perk ein ben zon is ishto. A person has an obligation to feed his wife.
Right.
Well, it's yichul loma b'vachlo lebal chushus ben mishum dikei v'diu zono b'mokem abal. The father is supporting his wife, his daughter, instead of the husband. He's feeding her. Lastly, lebal shum schus bosim zonos. He brings a proof. Let's say a husband gives his wife a specific allowance for food. And she ate 50% because she wanted to save, put it in her kitty for other things. He has no right to it. We only say yad ishakeh bala only regarding what he has a right to. What he has no right to, so mazonos, let's say, so if I give food, he has no right to the food. Because even if he'd given his food himself and she wants to take off some, and not eat it, he says, well, give me that, I want it back. He can't. That's rightfully hers. Okay? If she took off from the dough. It doesn't say he wants to give her food. He wants to give money, spending money. She should be free to spend. For whatever she wants. Oh, why? A woman gets money. You know what you do with it? It's nichse maluk. You buy property. The principal is his, and the profits are his. Shiduru. He's going to take the money. He's benefiting. It's a problem. So how does he prevent him from benefiting? That she could benefit, and not him. Wait. Vachlo yibalach rushus ben elamashat nosenes lepich. Dafka omolo hani trelishni. He had to add these two preconditions. 1 second. Avol omei lebayach rushus ben buluchud lo mahani. Why? The bastisa remehi the omei yad yishak yad bailo. The hand of your wife is the hand of the husband. Kudemuki lo as the moral. Chitem kein kiamolo nami elmashat nosech lepich. Amay mahani. So why does it help? Monisha, same thing. She's going to buy some extra delicacies. Once it's in her mouth already. No, it's gone. Doesn't exist. I'm giving you a blanket or fur coat to wear. No, so you and the husband are synonymous. You can't do that. Because the husband has a right to take the fur coat. food's in the mouth, it doesn't exist. The kona yason bal. You come on the other. Who adin b'shichton lo leeze dover sheet lo kona yason bal. Kev chaf lo tik lo hikno legarmi el bosa dover. There's other argue. When he says to his daughter, the coat is yours to cover yourself, or the blanket. It's not your blanket. It's only for covering. The blanket is my blanket. You have permission to use the blanket to cover. So if your husband only has a right, that's kinyan. What you own is his.
So he owns the fur coat, he just uses it. He uses it.
Yeah.
It's the father's money. It's the father's fur coat. It's his blanket. It's the father's residence. You have a right to benefit from my residence. Okay, let's see the Gemara. Omer Rab Noshana de Omer Lo Mashat Noseis V'Nosenes B'Pich. He had to say that. That's Rab. Avlo Omer Mashetitzi Asi. What you do whatever you want with it. Kona Yason Bal. Then the husband is Kona, and then it's a problem. He can't benefit from it. Shmuel Omer No. Afilo Omer Mashetitzi Asi. Lo Kona Yason Bal. That's how the Ran explained it. Meaning says, until you pay for the ticket, when you're traveling, it's my ticket, it's my seat, it's my everything. That's the Machlokes Rav and Shmuel. What exactly is the kavanah of the father? Maskav lo Reb Zera. So Reb Zera asks, it's Machlokes Rav and Shmuel. Kaman. See who's the Mishnah Kaman Aslo? Hoshmaitza the Rav. Who would he attribute Rav that it's only if she puts it in her mouth? Karameir. Domiyadi Yishakiad Bailo. It's one and the same. So in the mouth, he can't be kona because it's gone already. Raminu, listen to the story. Now, if you want to make an eruve, a shtufim b'pos, eruv chatzis, whatever it may be, right? Everybody has to participate. Let's say, living in so everybody has. You put it in one of the courtyards. Let's say I want to be mizakeh somebody else. They don't know about it, but I'm going to buy food. So let's say his husband says, take the food and be mizakeh to everybody else. Let's say the husband would have his own food, and he'd say, I'll be mizakeh to everybody else. Can't. It's his. Right? You can't be zochen something. It's already yours. You can't be zochen for somebody else. It's yours. If you see the husband and wife, the husband says, take my barrel of wine, be mizakeh for everybody else. It's like taking your right hand and say, well, I'll do it with my left hand. You can't. You're one and the same person. So that's the difficulty. Rameir holds, bailo. So how could a husband say to his wife, take the barrel of wine, be mizakeh for everybody in the mavui? Right? She's the husband herself. Because the yadi shekiyad bailo. That's the first question. Raminu Ketzim Nishtatim B'Movoi Meiniach Len Esachov Yisoma Arei Zel Chol B'nei HaMovoi Umezakolen Al Yidei Avdo Shivchoso Ivrim Vayad B'no Bita Gdol. Okay, it's okay. Vayadat Ishto Vi Amrit Kona Yason Baalo Eruv Lo Nofet Mirushusi the Baal comes out. How could they acquire it? He can't be Mezakeh them. You have to be a third party. She is him. No, this is Rameir. It's going like Rameir over here. Nobody argues. Even Rameir agrees to this. But so how do we reconcile with Yad Ishak Yad Balo? Omar Rov Avagav Domer Rameir Yad Ishak Yad Balo Mod Rameir Linishitu. Listen, why? The cave of the Liskos Lacherim Hu Miyad Bailo Zachyo. You hear this? No, which means he said, I don't want your hand to represent me. Their husband said, I don't want your hand to represent me. Here the father says, I don't want you, your husband, to have any benefit from this. You understand? It's a rub what you say. This is the father. Your hand is the husband's hand. The husband is saying, I don't want your hand to be my hand. The whole thing is a schus. Your hand is my hand. I want your hand to be for others. I have a right to do that. We say Yadi Shekiyad Baila. It's a takona. No, that's it. No. The Gemara says in Ksubis that if a person says, I don't want you, Rusha. I don't want a part of it. It's what you want. It comes automatically. The person. What about a husband? He marries a woman. She has nechsim look. He gets paid. He says, I'm not interested. It doesn't come into his domain. Because they only did it to benefit him. But if he says, I don't want your benefits, it doesn't go in. So it seems to be over here. Yadi should, it's because we want the husband to have full benefit value of the wife. It's a takana. Otherwise, the man says, you know something, in this instance, I want you to represent others. To be independent, to represent others. You can do that. We'll see the run. Let's see the run inside. Shmuel afilo mashditzi asi lo kone yason. Shmuel lo polagad Rav befirushid maslisin. Hear this? Shmuel's not arguing. The modele vadi maslisin the omel mashditzi asi lo mahani. El bedinu de polig alei the Rav muki le maslis kuramei dom yadish yabalav sov le kavosei. Umishum hochi posig vomar the omel lo mashditzi asi kone yason. Bau vadi modele de maslisin hochi toni. Ella de polagale bedina mishum tzvile the hilsa karabonam. It's going like the chachomim. Larva yadish ki abaylo. The chacham say yadish is not. A woman is independent of her husband even as a wife. Hilkach. You rule like the chachomim. You rule like the chachomim. Hilkach ioma lo mashititzi asi. It's like ein labayl chushusbo. Normally, when you acquire it, it transfers. Right? It's a two-step process. So he says ein lo chush. So your husband can't transfer. I'm giving it to you, but if you or him, there's no, then it's not yours, it's not his, it's neither's. You understand? Inami almanashe in labach ushus ben luchut dechi hadari. Okay, come on, Aslo Oshmaitzo the Rav Kermei Dom Perikamot the Kedushin Gabi Eved Kenani Yad Eved Kenad Rabodom Hu Adin Liyad Isha Yodaket Bailo. So now we have a problem. Kate Mishtat from Mobu Mobishech says Psuchas L'Tocho. Yeah, you have courtyards opening onto an alleyway. You have to equalize the alleyway with the courtyards. Or Ibrim, Jewish slaves. How could he say his wife could represent him? The right? How could his wife take possession on behalf of everybody else? She's the husband. It's the husband's barrel of wine. So on that thing we're answering. Motor of Meir, Linya Shitov, they came to the Liskos, Lacherim, who came to Nofim Yad Bailazah, Kavon. Nehidom Reb Meir Dain Kinyan Leisha Blo Balo Hani Milecha Diyov Lo Achir Maton. That's a third party gives us something, like the father. Abu Modu the Baal Shinos Maton Lishto Konso Vena Balochel Peris Kedamino and Perkasabati. Lo Shamin Le Remi the Polig Baho Hilko Chochana came the Baal become a hawk to come Mapiglam Rushu says, I want you to be independent of me. Apish Eno Nosin Lo Mamish Eliskos Lacher Moded Zacher Kachner Beinai. Like I'm explaining. It's a takona. Somebody else says, I don't want your husband to have any share. But the Chacham says, your hand in his hand is the son's. They can't dictate. But the husband, where he's the beneficiary, he can dictate. I'm not interested. No, we ruled Yad Isha is not Ket. By law, it's a two-step process. Right. Okay? Correct. Okay? Omar Rava. Omar Rava. Abel Gavdi Omar, yeah, we said it. Eisvei Ravino the Ravashi. Elu shezochemen al yidei beno bitu agdolim. Va'avlu shukos of Ibrim. Elu she'in zochlen al yidei beno bitu aktan. Va'avlu shimchas karan v'ishto. So we have a problem. It says, if you want to be mezake other people in the Mavui, it says, you could do it through your adult children. Avdo v'shivchos Ibrim. Okay? Why? No, because they have a yad. Eved Ivri, not Eved Kanani. No, because he's that's exactly yad Eved Tiad Rabo. That's exactly why. That's why it's only to be. It's only Avdo Vishchoso Ivri. The Elu Shein Ben Yad Al Yidei Beno Bidu Aktan, which is Poshut. They're minors. The Avdo Vishchoso Aknanim, because there's a chattel. The Ishto. So how do we reconcile it?
Right.
We have a stira, right? She has a chotzer in the mavui. The migu, the zachi, and the nafshu zachi lachrini. How do you understand? But still, how does she have the chotzer? The chotzer means is like a nichse mulu. So since no, but how is she zocha? No. She says she's a beneficiary of she needs the eruch hatzeres too. Because even though it's difficult, because he has the usage of a chotzer. She's not a balas chotzer here. Let's say I own a building and I rent out the apartments. Just because they own the building, I'm not mishtatif in the Eruv Chatzeros.
Right.
It's the tenants. So V'yev was saying that the property is hers, but the usage is his. So if that's the case, it does not be included in the shituf, right? He has to be mishatif. Let's take a look. Elom Ravashi, Kik Tony Mizaka Lo Al Yishlo Dav Kshesh Lo Chotze Bosabovi Got Shenof Lo Birusha Bod Aruso Ukosov Lo Bod Arusa Edino Dvorm En Libnu Chasai. Haha, hear this. The Chiyai Gavnam Hani Kedisa Breish Perak HaKosef. This is exactly what I told you. He could say, she inherits something when she's not Rusa. Or Paris is only after you marry her, after Chuppah, right? He said, what you inherited before you get married, I want nothing to do with it. That means even the usage of the Chutzah.
Good.
Right? Okay? The Migud Zochen Nafshit, Lahate Chatzerok. Why? The Bebal Shenosan Maton Lishto, Afir Mer Modi, Yeshlo Yad, Kitzibin Leel. You got it? If a husband wants to give a gift to his wife, he has a right. He has no share in that.
Good.
Okay? Zochenam lachrini l'chobnei achotzer. It's a Torah chiyuv. I mean, you have to understand it. We're saying, if she has no chotzer in it, he says, I want you to take possession of the barrel on behalf of others. That means the barrel is yours. I mean, before the Gemara, before we understood it. You should have your independent yad.
Right.
Now we're saying no. If you don't have a chotzer, then you can't do it. It's because you have a chotzer, you can. Right? How do you have understanding? Yeah, Avi, what's going on over here? It's a double portion. We say yad isha ki yad bailo. The man is not forfeit giving up his yad.
No.
He's not. Her end is mine. One second.
Exactly.
Let's say yad isha. Let's say he says, I want to give you a gift. That you'll be the beneficiary of the gift.
That's yad.
No, then he's actually was there
You're missing the yad.
because practically, see, before we're talking about, I want you to have a yad to be kona for others.
Right.
Wait a second, but you're not the beneficiary of it, right? Therefore, you can't work it out that way. But if you're going to be the beneficiary, you're utilizing your yad actually to acquire for you. You got it?
Okay.
Because she needs it for herself. She has her own chotzer.
So you're saying that matana.
So that's matana. So once you take on the yad because you need it for yourself, because I gave you a gift before,
Right.
the chotzer is yours. So now I'm giving you a gift. So therefore, migur zochen nafshi zochen amen. She has a yad. She's able to acquire this barrel. She has to acquire it for herself. She's getting a gift in this wine because she needs it for herself. Otherwise, she can't carry in this mavud.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Without that, you cannot. If she doesn't have a chassid, you cannot give her.
Yeah. Ulinyan halacha posuk hanoged Rabbeinu Shmuel Halevi. The Shmuel hanoged. Yeah, first very few times mentioned. Shmuel hanoged. Ulinyan posuk hanoged Rabbeinu Shmuel Halevi b'shem Rav Amram Goyin Zal Da'aloch Shmuel. Yeah. Navgav the pluktai hochel in Yisura kaimen l'karav b'Yisuri. Good question. Yeah. Afilu hochi. Kevon diiko pluktayo bedina talya yamin yarish ki adbailo ilo naktina kishmuel. Yeah, this. Even though in regard to our Mishnah, it manifests itself in the Isser. But what is the basis for the argument? Acquisition, yad.
Yeah.
That's a monetary question. Even though a ramification is Isser, but what is it based upon? Monetary acquisition. Rabbi Shmuel halchik Shmuel bedini mominus. Bedini momin, we rule like Shmuel. Right, that's if it's Isser, which is not contingent on Momo. But here the basis for the Isser is only because of Momo.
The outcome is this.
Yeah, the ramification is Isser. Therefore we rule like Shmuel. The Ilsa Kavos Bedini. Bo the Rab Meir, the Rab, Rab Meir, Shmuel, Karabonon. So again, the same thing, the same story. Hilkach Natin Kavasayu. Rab Meir Chachom, we rule like the Chachomim. Bo the Sugim Be'alma Kishmuel, Ba'amanashe in Lebayat Rushusbem, Duchud Mahani, Kedamini Pek Bishomer. Ahania, Gabi Yefrisha Behemto, Omi Shalo, Hoysa Behemit Makshinim. Okay. Just let's do the next Mishnah a little bit, and we'll do Neder almona grusha yokum oleo. Let's she's a widow, so the husband can't. Right? A grusha is divorced, so she has to go to a chochem yokum oleo. Ke omra rein in the zero lachash shloshim yom. Yeah, this. Api shenisas shenisis b'toch lamed yom. So by the time the neder took effect, when did it come? She was a married woman, so maybe the husband should be able to knock it out. But the question is, even though it was effect, well, when did she express it? She expressed it before any yochel affair. Nodra bubrushus bailo habal yedis. What about now? Meifilo. Keitza rein in the zero lachal lamed yom. Api shenis alma des garshim sof lamed yom. Harzeiz mufer. He was Mayfair. She said, "I'll be in the zero 30 days." Her husband wants to knock it out today. Now he dies before it takes effect.
It's knocked out.
Right? It's knocked out.
Yom Shomo.
If he's around, then she say, of course, he can do it then. He can do it now. But if he's not, then since she's not mona grusha, hareze mufer.
What issue is the Yom Shomo? That's something.
No, the
That's the
shom.
Yom taking effect. Yom Shomo. There's another Yom Shomo, not the Yom taking effect.
Okay, so that's
So
the
he showed
discussion.
the
That's
same
the
day.
discussion.
That's
But
it.
good. 1 second. Haredi the zirulach shlom shiom. When she's a what's his name? When did the husband become aware of it?
The day she died.
No, after he married her.
After.
No, that's the first case.
I'm saying the first case.
That's it.
Why is it different?
Because he said,
Let's say a woman makes a netter, and her husband, she's married. Her husband's not aware of it. He finds out about 2 years later. He can be made for and that.
we just said yes.
That's Yom Shomo.
Yeah, Yom Shomo.
Say here, she wasn't married, period.
Yeah.
I'll be on the zero in 30 days. He marries her 14 days after she makes it. She has another 16 days to take effect. Now the husband becomes aware of it. The netter didn't take effect yet.
He didn't have
So it's
any-
Yom Shomo. I heard it today.
When she took the nether,
Because she
he had
wasn't
no
married.
reference to it. He has no- it's not
I understand.
after,
I
it's
understand
no
that.
reference.
Right. Okay. Stop here.